Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we're going to be getting onto this Rohan Style Bakery, and this is the vanilla default version of the tutorial. Obviously I'm showing you guys it in Conquest, the Conquest Reforged mod, as that's what I actually built it in. But yeah, we're going to be switching it over to default. It's nice and simple. It has got, well, if I just show you guys the outside, nice kind of like big building. It's got like slightly bit raised. We've got two really big ovens on the side. Around the back, kind of same kind of structure, but it has got this kind of like gate here, like type area, like that's kind of like shot off of it, so that it can get deliveries. That's the idea. This is that at least in my one, they can bring like a load of flour around, and they can actually drop it off here and then put it in. I'll have a quick look in the inside in a second. We've got another two on the side there as well, oven-wise. So if I just show you guys a very quick interior. Obviously, this is in Conquest Reforged mod. If you guys want a tutorial for this one in default for the interior as well, just let me know. So we've got a couple of these ovens here. You can see we've got a couple of things like bread baking, pie and things like that. Around the back there, a little kind of like area here for just basically making the dough. So we've got some some dough type stuff there. A little bit of a kind of like down like lower area, it's just one block down. This is where they'd actually sell everything, so they sell the bread on this part, and they can actually prepare some bits and bobs. So say if you wanted a slice of cake, they would then serve it over there, and pretty much bake the bigger stuff in there. And upstairs is just a warehouse, really. So it's just really just a very simple warehouse-like area, which is exactly that. It's just for storing lots of little bits and bobs, apples for apple pies and more flour and everything like that. Nice and simple. But what we'll do, guys, is we'll jump into my default world. We're just doing the exterior on this one, but if you guys do want an interior in default texture pack, just let me know, and we can kind of look at doing that. So let's get into that. So here we are on the flat world that I've been using for all the vanilla ones, for all of our Rohan style ones especially. This is the actual shape of it. It's really nice and simple. It's literally basically, if you think about blocks, let's go 5 block, 5 block, then 3 block, 3 block. So it's very nice rectangular kind of like shape. I did have the entrance on mine around about, I think it was about here, raised up, and we're going to do kind of the same thing where we do raise up. Part of it's up to you if you actually want to do that or not. It's just, I found it quite nice to differentiate it. So blocks we're going to need is oak wood, we're going to need some cobblestone, andesite, and your stone. Those are all variation blocks just basically for cobblestone. Also going to need oak wood planks, jungle wood slab, jungle wood stairs, hay bale at the minute. We will do the alternate roof with the birch as well. So don't need orange wool, that's just done then. So those are your basic materials, so grab all those. If we start with this corner here, and again, the reason I've got the orange wool here is it makes it really easy for you guys to know where we are in reference to the actual build itself. So here we go. So what I'm going to do is going to go up by, I think it's about a total of 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to put in cobblestone. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom piece, like that. Then again with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then again cobblestone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going across. Then another pillar. That. Now around to the side. 3 blocks of cobblestone, then a pillar. 3 blocks of cobblestone, then a pillar. They go around the back and it's exactly the same. So we're just going to mirror this. It's really nice and square. So I'm just going to fill in these bits quite quickly. Of course, you guys can always pause if you need to. Like that. Else if I go all the way up as well. There we go. So you end up with this very basic shape at the minute. We're going to do all the kind of like furnace-y type things as well as kind of like a little bit of a separate section, because it just makes it so much easier. So now on top of this, what you're going to do is you're going to have 3 blocks of wood. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and go across the top here. We're just going to have this like big open window. This is where I had the bread kind of like being served. So that's why we've got this open window here. And we can bring the oak wood going across the top there. So actually we can do that on all these. Think about it to make it nice and simple. There we go. So bring this all the way across. See on these ones. Yeah, across these as well. And joined up. There we go. And for the rest of them, we're going to just basically fill in with oak wood planks as our main material. That. And across here as well. There we go, and last wall. Like that. Okay. So next what we're going to do is this raised kind of area that we've got. That's the raised area for where I had the kind of like staff entrance. If we just come forwards with 2 blocks with your cobblestone on this side, like that, so it's pillar to pillar, to make it nice and easy. We can also grab some cobble stairs. I think is probably the best. Oops, I was fucking spell stairs, but cobble stairs. And we're just going to shove in a cobble stair here and here. It's like a little way to get up. And then we can either have the door, I think we can have the door right here if we wanted to. Yeah, we'll have the door right there. Let's have it right on the side of it, like that. Pretty nice and easy. Next thing we're going to do on top of all of this, we are going to go up by just 2 blocks. So we're going to go 1, 2, then we're going to go over. So this just makes it, it's like an extra little extension that's been added on, really. Like that. There we go. And across here as well, of course, just like normal across the back. There we go, like that. There we go. So that's what we get there. And each of these sides, or just on the long faces, if we just put those in on the sides there, we're also going to need an oakwood slab. Grab our oakwood slab here. We can either put this on the top, or we can put it on the bottom. This is just to make like a slit where air would actually be able to move through. It'd actually be able to kind of like come out. We can actually do it on the bottom if we wanted to. Yeah, let's do it on the bottom for now. So I'll do it on those 2 sides there. Can always switch it around anyway. It's one of those things. And then put your oakwood slab planks on each side, and then just fill them in on these sides as well. So it's just this back piece here then, like that. Okay. And they're nice and simple. We're going to start on the roof. Super simple roof. So we just go up with these ones. I think you can build that up there. I'll have to have a look at what we did on actual design. The one I did before, but there we go. We just build up on these ones as well. So there we go. Do that for now. Like that. Okay. And then with our hay bales, we just join up these. And kind of like the same with the other ones that I've done before with the hay bales. You know, feel free to like completely change the direction and things like that to try and make it variated. As you guys know, I quite like the birch wood for doing these. I think it just looks nicer and more natural, and at least we've got quite a few examples over there now of all of that. So I will be showing you guys how to do that as well, just in case it's the first of these tutorials that you guys have seen. And it's your starting point, because it's one of those things that once you got it, it's really easy. Okay, oakwood planks, just fill these in. I'm actually going to take out this middle bit because I don't think we have it. But there we go. Shove those in there. And over to the other side, same thing as well. Take out that big kind of pillar that we put in. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist. And then with our junglewood stairs, what we're going to do is the typical flick type thing that we've got. So upside down on here, then bring yourself down. Then upside down is in here. Then the same on the other side, bring yourself down. And then upside downs like that. And then we have this one going on that one going on that one. Makes that nice little X, and then we have a junglewood slab that we can then bring back. Oops, there we go. Oops. Hopefully we can bring it back. There we go, and then we can do the same thing on this side. So upside down, it's down there, normal one's going down. Upside down's in there as well. Normal one's going down. Upside down ones, and then these ones going out to the sides like that. So now if we go around the front part of it, we're going to have the slab going in here. Slab going to the side, and in each of these ones, each of these pillars, we're actually going to have an upside down stair there, and then we just bring this around and then join it up with your slabs going around it. So it just kind of like borders it nicely. Same thing here. Oops. Not there. There we go. Like that. And bring it across. And right around there as well. Make it really kind of like quite straight. So there we go. That's what we get for now. That's our very, very simple building. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get some fence. We're actually going to get, I think we're going to go with, we could go with, I think we're going to go with spruce fence actually. Spruce fence gate and also spruce fence. I quite like those two. And we're also going to go with spruce wood slabs as well. Also spruce wood stair actually. Yeah, we're going to go with these. Just to detail this kind of like front side up. So what we'll have right here, if we build up, we're going to go just 2 blocks up, 1, 2. And same here, 1, 2, and then leave 2, and then 1, 2. Fence gates to join these together, if you want to. I mean, you don't have to do it with fence gates. I just think it makes it look a little bit different. You can, of course, just go with fence going across these. It's totally up to you. I just think it looks more like it's kind of like arched, I guess. and then we're going to have spruce wood on top of this. Just your slabs going across, and then one back as well, so it just gets up to that level. Now what we're going to do right here is we're going to have an upside down stair there, and of course one up there. Join these together with your slabs, and then with our fence we're going to have this on each of these pieces like that. So it just makes a nice little kind of like styled bit there. Pretty sure it's the same on the other side, so we're just going to do this. It's nice and easy to do, so I think we might have to change a little bit of it when we get onto the other bit, but exact same thing there, like that. If we also grab our trapdoors, now for these vents, as I'm calling them, we actually need to have trapdoors on them. So I think what we need to do, oops, not delete the whole thing. I think we need to put these on the top just so we can get these sticking out, and then delete them. And I actually think no, they do need to be up now. If we're going to do that, they need to be up. But the idea being that they could then shut these, obviously at night or whatever, or if it's quite cold outside. That was my kind of like idea with these, that they can be shut. So there we go. Take that out there, put that on there. Always ends up changing, but there we go. We can have that one. That one will be open. Maybe this one we can have closed, you know, to show that that's what can go on. On this front part, if we grab our spruce wood slab again, and stair actually, we're gonna have a stair here, then 3 slabs across the top like that, and then we're just gonna have our 2 bits of fence going down. So that's the other thing about this fence gate. Actually, it's really useful. You can actually do that with that bit there. And then on the sides of this, we're gonna have trapdoors on each side. Now we can also go with a slab going across the top there. That will then make that look a little bit smaller. And we can have a cake, good old cake, and a cobweb, which is like steam. So we got to think about. There we go. But you can then put that on the side there. You can have, you know, a little bit of steam kind of stuff coming off it. It's nice and hot. So that will at least, you know, attract people to come over and buy whatever they want to buy, whatever they got on at that moment. So that's quite good. Okay. So if I just have what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at the back piece. If we go to the back of this, I know we just got rid of all of our variation materials as well. We'll sort that out in a second. If you come forwards off of this one, it's by 2 blocks. So we come to here. We'll go up by 3 blocks around to the side, 1, 2, and 3. Just join this with your cobblestone, like that. And then what we're also going to do is we'll grab our jungle wood slabs and stairs. It's for me to try and figure out how we're doing this. So we can put a slab here, then a stair going onto this side, and then the same on the other side as well. So slab there, stair there, and then a slab on the side here. And then going across the front of this, we end up having a slab here, and I think it's a slab here, and I think it goes over by 3 blocks in total. So yeah, we get this kind of like wavy pattern here, like that. So just a slab there, then over, then down again. If we grab, well, we need to grab our wood to build up this bit, just by 2 blocks. The same on this side here as well. If we bring this up, just by 3 blocks on this side here, cut out this entire bit, because this is all obviously all kind of like an open bit. This is where we had that warehouse type entrance, and also throw on top of this the jungle bales. It'd be very strange. Hay bales. Shove your hay bales on top, and of course, yeah, if you wanted to vary them, of course you can do. It's just how much variation you want to do, really. That's the problem. There you go. So if we did something like that, I mean, I know it looks very lumpy at the minute, but that's fine. We're also going to grab trapdoors, and we're going to have this. If we just put some slabs over the top of that one, actually grab those trapdoors rather than me just losing them somehow. We're going to have a couple on the inside of this one, and a couple on the outside of this one as well. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So I'm so glad we can delete these now. It's great that you can do that in default. It's such a nightmare what you couldn't before, and you had to get a plugin for it. But anyway, put these in here like that. Hey, there we go. So we've got a back entrance at least. So we've got this back entrance into like this kind of area here. So at least, you know, we've got this. And obviously what I did with mine is I had basically from this level was all just filled up. So this was all filled in. like that. And then the next level down here was down at this level. I just had a couple of little stairs and stairs going up onto the next floor as well. But it's up to you guys how you want to do that bit of it. So, if we now get into the hard bit, I'm actually probably going to have a look at this, get a couple more pictures for both of the bits where we actually get the main ovens on. So I'll just do that quickly. Right, so let's get on to it. All you guys are going to need cobblestone slab, cobblestone stair, and cobblestone. Just for the time being, we're going to vary the hell out of it right at the end. I think I've kind of decided that now. So if we go around to this side, there's two different ones actually. They're completely different on each side, which I guess is kind of a good thing. But we're going to do this side first. So this is the one I actually had for smaller cakes. Now I had one, the other two were like bigger stuff. So this is that's the idea that I had. It's up to you guys what you want to do really. But all we're going to do is going to have 2 blocks here. So 1, 2. And then we're going to have 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and then another 2 blocks, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So this is just like the way that we extend it. I'm just going to build that up by 2 blocks in total. Okay, like that. And then what we're going to have is these ones go up, so 1, 1, and 1, as well as the one in the middle here, which means we then push this one back. And we're going to do a lot more detailed work on it a bit later on. It's very, very difficult for me to do this one, so I've got to convert it from a picture. Right, on this one we're going to have a stair, then this is going to have a stair, and this is going to have a stair. So we go stair, stair, and then a stair on the side there, and I'm pretty sure with the middle one of something like a stair, we might actually have a block there. I'm actually going to leave this bit for a second just to see what we end up with on the interior. Right here we just have a block. So we have a block there, so we can actually put in a stair here, a stair here, a stair here, stair here, stair here, and stair here, as well as a stair on, actually no, leave that one there. I have a stair on these ones, I think it's going to be the best thing to do. So we already got a lot of stairs put in, so hopefully that wasn't too quick for you guys. But pretty much replacing a lot of these blocks that we had like down here with stairs in order to make it a little bit smoother. So we'll try and get that done. Okay, so this one here, we put a stair on top of that one as well. We are actually going to put a block in here because I'm pretty sure most of this will be visible from the inside. And then we have another stair on the side here, like that. Same on that one. So side there, side there, side there, like that. And then we just basically have these going up to the top. So 1, 2, 3, and we go through here. Stick out by about 1. So there. So we just stick out over that. We're going to have a wall. Cobblestone wall, of course. So shove that on top, like those. I did not realise these now connect into stairs. That is really freaky, but very cool at the same time. And I have no idea when they added that in. I'm really quite confused about that, but there we go. Put those in there, and then of course you can have your your cobwebs to make steam, and then you can have that going off in the direction. But there we go. That's what we get there. They're very, very chunky. That's the only problem with them, but it's working. We haven't used any slabs either, which is interesting. Right, we're going to do the interior part of these just to break up these two kind of sections because they are a bit of a nightmare. Not that bad, but I'm just going to get some glowstone as well just to light up the interior. It's very dark. I think I've got my... Yeah, I'm on bright, so I mean it should be alright. I think it just is really dark because we've only got like a couple windows really on this. And these slabs don't let in a lot of light. Right, so right in here, we're going to just completely demolish this bit. This bit of wood. And we're also going to demolish... we're not going to demolish that, but we are going to put in stone instead. So we put in... Oh, can I see what we want to put in on that, actually? Take that out for now. Right, so now we've got these. We can then bring a little bit of the stone in. What I tried to do with mine is where I've got these going in, we can actually build these up quite a bit. So you can actually have, where you've got your heat, they might have put in more stone around that area because to me it makes a lot more sense to actually do that. We're also going to get rid of this one, this pillar here, put that in as pure stone, and then what we're going to do right here, if we actually grab some, where's the thing? Iron trapdoor, there we go, iron trapdoor, also a redstone torch because we're going to need this. Putting some blocks around here, and some blocks around here, I'm pretty sure. That gives us enough, doesn't it? I'll have a quick, very, very quick look. Sorry guys. Right, so getting very, very confused, but this is seeming right. So we're just going to put in iron trapdoors in here. We're then going to, of course, knock down into this bit on the floor. And we're going to have, right down here, we're going to have a cobblestone stair going across there, and then we're going to have a iron trapdoor like that. And then right underneath this floor here, this is where we're going to have our redstone torches, okay? So we can actually put that on top, and that'll at least knock those in. There we go. I'm actually going to have a bit of this, so we'll sort this all out in a bit. So same thing here as well, so we're going to knock this in here. Knock that down. Oops. Put them down on the floor like that. And of course, build up on top of that. Just knock those in. Then we get a stair here, and then just a normal iron trapdoor like that. This is where we get the fire pit, as it is. Don't think we can do anything with that at all. That's fine. I got to change the design a little bit because, of course, Conquest has got so many very fancy blocks that we just don't have them. We're going to actually use the magma block, I think, because I quite like the look of this. Has a little bit of light and it's got a bit of a glow to it, which is nice. Maybe magma and coal or something. Black concrete, grey concrete. No, it was coal. It's all moved around for me. It's been too long. So we're going to have something like that. So we grab those two. If we also grab... What else could we do in here? Some wood. It's like an actual log of some kind. Or... Yeah, we'll have some dark oak wood log or something like that. And as well as flint and steel. Make sure that, of course, you've got your fire thing on, because I have not sorted this out so that it's fireproof. If we just set all of that alight, and then we also have these going across here, like that, at the back, that actually works pretty well. And actually, this is all, I've just realised, this is all actually probably kind of hidden as well. So this is actually quite good. This is exactly what it should be like, surprisingly. At least it's surprising me. I don't know what the hell I've done on here. How's that gone like that? Oh, okay, so I've got some blocks underneath this one, which actually we don't have to have. We can actually have it all the way up to this point. There you go, like that. And then set this on fire. Or some more wood over there or something, you know. There you go. So that works. I think it's because of this that actually threw me. This is seriously what threw me. It's just that block being forwards. So there you go, so have some there, light all of this up. Just not the slabs, we'll leave the slabs in there anyway. And then build this in here. And this forwards. Like that. Then what we get is stairs. There we go, grab your stairs, get a stair there. And get a stair there. So stair there and stair there. And then we're just going to have the iron trapdoors in between those. And that's kind of up to you where you want each of these going. If you wanted a cake, say in the middle of that one, you're going to have to raise this one up, which is fine. But it's just something to be aware of. It's going to block that one up there, or put a stair or something. Yeah, putting an upside down stair there will look quite good. So get a stair in at the top here. And actually, no, I've just realised why that's not a good idea. And that's because if we get a slab, we put in our floor. The floor will be here. So actually, all we need is just some stone going across there. So I'll just have some cobblestone going across there, which covers up that bit. That's what we want. But you have your floor in here, like that. So there we go. That then looks pretty good, I think. Let's grab cake. So if you wanted a cake in there, you can then put a cake in like that level. But you could also have one like in the back there or something. You could even get rid of that one if you wanted to. It's up to you. You could also use, rather than using iron trapdoors, of course, you can use your other blocks, such as what have we got? What have we got? We've got carpet. There we go. Trying to say it, and I'm just struggling. Then but there we go. Have something like that. So that if we do this one with carpet, just to show it, I don't think it'll look as good, but that's just me. Because your carpet's always going to have to be up on one, which means actually you can't put anything on top of it. So there's your problem with your carpet. But right. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to have a cake in here. There you go. And then put that in there. So we've got a cake there, at least we can have these down, and we can also have a cake right centre stage there, like that. So we've got a couple cakes baking on this big thing. We can do something like, you know, styly over on this bit. Just build that up on there. Something like that will do. Nice and simple. But of course you can also just have a cobblestone wall Have we got one of those? No, we got them out on the outside, haven't we? Yeah, we can grab that quickly. Cobblestone wool. We can also build that up, you know, on this bit here. And have we got an oak? Don't think we've got any oak stairs at all anywhere, so I'll just grab one of those as well. As for this bit, if we're doing it with slabs, so we could have something like that as well. It just makes it very, very simple and quite nice as well. So for those bits, and of course you could have it where you had a lever, get some redstone going on, and have the whole thing, you know, these open up so you can get more coal in or whatever, or wood, whatever you're really using. Right, okay, so that's that one. We'll get on to the next side now. So if we just grab, and actually I'm going to do a slight edit to this one, thinking about it, which is just on each of these two sides, just putting an extra block on these ones, and then putting a stair. I think just raise it up a little bit. That to me looks a lot better. It just suddenly just started bugging me. So, and then the same with here, we can put in a stair there as well. So there we go. That looks a lot better for me, or I think it looks a lot better. Right, so these other ones, they actually look a little bit simpler. Basically the kind of same kind of design really. We get 2 blocks here, and then 3 blocks going around, 2 blocks here, 3 blocks going around. It's exactly the same design in that respect, but they go up a lot more. So what we're going to have is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in total, 4 blocks in total on a lot of these, like that. So it goes up a hell of a lot more. I think this is why they look bigger as well. So at least it all kind of ties in on that side. And what we can do then, what we will do then even, is we're going to have a stair on, I think it's this part here. Stair, and no, I can't really do it on that side, can we? No, not at all. So putting a stair there, putting that there, and what we're going to have is, right in this bit, 2 blocks going up. So block there. So that one could actually be. Keep that there. Sorry guys, I'm getting very confused with this. It's because I'm trying to figure out where vertical slabs, which is in Conquest, should end up and how they should work with vanilla. So here we go. If we have 2 blocks in there, put some stairs on this bit. Oops, stairs on that bit. I'm just going to knock this one down by there and put in a stair. Put this one a stair in here, like that. Okay. And then we get a couple stairs going up to. So actually only goes up to here, so it's a bit odd, this one. So if we also have this going up to here and goes out, so we can actually delete that one. It's in the middle there to put up that piece like that. And a stair like that. Okay. And the same on this part as well. If we have some upside down stairs in here, we can then have just a stair on the back. It doesn't have to be an upside down stair at all, but it's just got space for it, so let's do it. And then we could actually do with cobblestone wool, but also get a slab as well. We'll just put these on here. So these ones don't go up as high. They're a lot stockier, I would say they were. I think it's fair enough thing to say. Same with these side bits that we put in these here, like that, and this one here. And grab a cobblestone slab, just to put on these side bits here. There you go. Get a very different design to the one we just did. And you could, of course, put in something here. Have a couple of blocks, same around here as well. You could do this down here and put in a couple of blocks, or bring that up a bit more. And it's totally up to you guys if you wanted to do anything. And of course, you can also make it a little bit more random, so you can actually have it, you know, like this. Yeah, and really like lump it out a bit. There's no reason why not at all, really. It's completely up to you. And if you did that, of course, you can do stuff like that, and probably wouldn't have that one there, but you could have that one there or something, you know. So you can make it really lumpy. Anyway, it's nice and easy, really, when you think about it. Right, so this one should be a lot easier now that we've done this one here, and we've gone through the headache of it. So if we just grab a couple of those common materials, which was iron trapdoor, cobblestone stairs, just normal cobblestone block, and yeah, we'll grab a couple of wool, grab the magma, as well as the block of coal, and also a flint and steel. So we can actually light this up, and we'll cut through these bits. We get this nice big area here, like that. just going to grab a little bit of this floor just to put this in, because I think it frames it in like quite nicely, really. I think it does anyway. Now this one, obviously it looks bigger because we've got a single block difference. Makes a huge difference in terms of what actually looks huge, because it just looks massive compared to like this one. So that's the reason I went for these ones being the bigger kind of like fireplace type, not fireplaces, bigger things. Sorry, I'm just going to grab can't jump through there. I'm just going to grab a cobblestone slab as well. There we go. But that's why I went for these ones to be bigger, because they just look bigger, you know, in general. Right here, what we're going to do is going to cut this one down. You're going to have a slab on each side. So it's a slightly different design. So we have block, block, then slab. Open this bit up a bit. We're going to cut into here, and we're just going to go down by one block, which is a bit different. And put in some magma blocks. Put in some cobblestone wall blocks. Coal blocks, sorry guys, coal blocks. And light it up. You could of course put your wood in as well. That one we're going to have is like being full on, and then we'll probably put in some oak wood slab, unless we can grab another one, which I don't think we can, and I can't be bothered to go and get it out the menu, you guys know it. So it's fine. So there we go, and this time I'm going to go with more coal. And the coal's not really actually coal, I'm thinking of it as a kind of a bit of like charcoal type rock, not rock, charcoal up wood. There we go. I'll get there in the end. There we go. So if we got something like this is our kind of starting point, then I can put wood down on this part here. What we're going to do straight away is we're actually going to have right up in the back part here, we're actually going to have a stair. So this part, if we have a stair there and a stair there and a slab, that opens up that bit down there. There we go. Let's put that in there. So that gives us a nice like base type bit of it, I guess. We can actually replace most of this pillar with your cobblestone. Right at the top we're going to have a stair, another stair, and another stair like that, just to make it like an archway. And then we can also put in iron trapdoor on there. It's kind of like to make it look like it's a whole stair, even if it isn't. And we can also replace bits of this one with that. And I think we need to do the same on the other side, just to make it look like it's all protected in the actual build itself. And then behind this, we're going to have upside down stair here, and upside down stair here. Blocks going across the top like that. Okay. So it's again slightly different design. Stair there, stair there. And what we can do now with our iron trapdoors is we actually have this down here like that. So you get this kind of like bigger area. Really bigger area. Like quite a lot of bigger area actually. So have that in there like that. And that in there like that. And what I did with my one is I actually had another layer up here just at the back. So you get that kind of thing going on like that. You can have it, you know, a little bit wonky or whatever. It's totally up to you. And again, cake. Always need more cake. So we'll throw in some cakes. We might have one that's here. Go one up there. I mean, this one could be really completely full of cake. I mean, this is a cake factory now. So we've just got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff in there. And again, put this up here. Grab your oakwood stair. To shove into that part there like that. I mean, and then you bring this all across. If you wanted to do that entire floor, that's exactly where I put mine. And I just put in a couple. Grab that stair again. Stairs down here. This is where I actually put it in, and then just separated this out. So I actually had my pillar on the inside goes in from this part here. It goes all the way to the top. So it's actually a supporting type pillar. And then we have the stairs going up onto this bit here to actually go up. But there we go, that's pretty nice and simple. So we'll get on to the roof part now, which is going to be quite easy. Because you can have it like this, which is absolutely fine, or you can have it like messy style, which is what I like. So if we grab for messy style, we use the birchwood slabs because it looks the most like a kind of like thatch hay type material. We're going to switch out all of these blocks for it. And if we only had world edit in default, but I am going to be totally default for everybody that's also on console as well, because although it's very, very nice to be able to just do a replace brush, I know that you guys, or some of you guys, don't have that, which sucks, but one day maybe. So yeah, it's pretty nice and easy technique, this, as you guys have probably seen before. And I'll probably only do it. I'll only do it on the front side, actually, thinking about it. Although I'll switch these ones out, I will only do it on the front, because I think that makes more sense, right? So, pretty much with this technique, it's a lot easier with these kind of like cross design ones, but you're basically looking for places where you can bunch it up and make it all look very, very messy. If we go over to here, you can see that on there, see that on this one here. So it's like messing. It's a very messy style, but I really like it. So for this kind of roof, we've got this is our main feature, so I'll end up actually pushing this out a little bit. I'll do that by starting at the bottom with a couple stairs on this piece here, a couple slabs. Behind these slabs I like to do this because I think it looks better. And then we can actually have this kind of bunching up a bit. We also have this bit here going out. Maybe actually putting a stair on that part or something like that. We can do the same as well. We can even have this continuing on. Almost like that whole central piece is a bit lumpy and a bit messy. We can actually put that in there, can we? There we go. So we'll have something like this. Same over here. It's just literally you just take in blocks and take out blocks. And the best thing is the inside doesn't get affected at all by this technique. At least if you do it this way. Obviously if you want to do it more complicated, you can do it where it starts to mess it all up a little bit more, but there you go, that's pretty much it. See how we've just kind of like completely variated the roof, but because all I was doing was either replacing blocks or putting them on top, it means that you've actually got a completely solid base on the inside. So your actual, when you do your upside down kind of like stairs on the inside to fill in the roof, you can't even tell that the entire roof is messy. But if you guys do that on the other side, same kind of thing. Just get, it takes a little bit of practice to do, but you'll get there. Then that'd be awesome. With this part here, we'll actually do, because I think it's important, because this I think looks terrible with the hay bales. Because we haven't got hay bale stairs or anything like that. It'd be great if we did. But don't be afraid to, push things out and push things back as well, That's the other thing, If we could even push this right the way back to like there or something, And that looks alright to me. I think that looks fine. Something like that will do. So it's super simple. You could, if you wanted to, guys, also put in a window here, so we can actually grab a nice glass pane as well. Just go glass pane, or we'll go an oak fence or something. Kind of a bit boring like that, and then grab our trapdoors too. Put on the sides of those to make it very barn-like in its kind of like style and design and everything like that. But that's pretty much it. That will at least give you some light on the upper kind of like floors. Natural light, because these are obviously they're just there to allow air to come in. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, come and like, subscribe. If you're interested in the conquest version, of course that will be coming out kind of shortly. Variation wise, good god, I almost forgot. Variation wise, literally just go around with your stone and your andesite, and you start just switching out a couple blocks, any solid blocks, any of these, so you can actually have quite a nice variation. I quite like andesite. I think it's a brilliant block for variating. Absolutely. But there you go. You just start making your way all the way around the build. Literally just variating. Not that much though. Not so much that you just end up destroying whatever you built. But there you go. Something like that will do. And just make your way through, and that's it. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.